Welcome back to Next Play News on YouTube. We deliver unfiltered, straight-talk sports commentary. The segment is starting. Okay, team of reporters. Honestly, seeing this update made me react instantly, and an expletive just slipped out. Seriously, what is happening? Sandy Brondello, a two-time WNBA championship-winning head coach, most recently with the New York Liberty, has been let go. It's unclear if there's more to this story that will emerge. I'm not sure of the details, but here are my immediate thoughts. Right away, this seems like a significant improvement for any team that signs her. By the way, she's a known admirer of Caitlin Clark. We all recall that moment earlier this year with the New York Liberty's Sandy, Sabrina Ionescu, and Caitlin Clark's agent all talking together. This is absolutely wild, everyone. Just insane. The Liberty have dismissed head coach Sandy Brondello just a single season after she led them to a WNBA championship. Unbelievable. According to the New York Post, the Liberty made Brondello, the most successful coach the franchise has ever had, the fall guy for a championship defense that didn't meet predictions. New York chose not to extend Brondello's contract, which ended after this season. The organization stated, "If you're Chicago, Dallas, Indiana, or any club whose current coach isn't a definite improvement over her, you must consider her." Some might argue about Stephanie White's record, but I'm not convinced. I'm just not. We're talking about a multiple-time WNBA title-winning coach. Her career record is far above 500. She has 271 wins against 181 losses, 2 WNBA championships, and she also won the Eastern Conference title the year prior, in 2023. What is the reasoning here? She maintains a .600 winning percentage and brings a wealth of experience. In my view, she is a coach without any hidden agendas. It's purely about the game. We've witnessed Sabrina Ionescu's development. Can you imagine? I know I'll get criticism just for mentioning Stephanie White in this segment. It doesn't matter. I apologize, but this is precisely the type of coach I've mentioned before. I just never imagined she would be on the market. New York opted not to renew Brondello's deal. In a statement, GM Jonathan Cobb said, "We thank Sandy for her lasting impact on the Liberty." Seriously, was he wearing a clown suit when he approved that? They released that prepared statement. Sandy leaves as the winningest coach in franchise history, having led the team to unprecedented success, including its first finals appearance. We wish her the best. The Liberty began with a franchise record 9 consecutive victories, but then struggled for the next 3 months, ending up in 5th place. They embraced the underdog role, but were eliminated in the first round. That occurs sometimes. It's part of sports. Right after a tough Game 3 defeat, Brondello said the team was deeply disappointed, but she was incredibly proud of her players. "We dealt with significant challenges this season, which is normal, but we gave everything, and that's all you can ask for." Despite the strong start, New York couldn't reassemble the super team that had made consecutive finals runs. Brondello managed without key players like Breanna Stewart and Jonquel Jones for long stretches. Stewart was also hampered by a knee issue during the playoffs after they won the first game, so that's the context. It's pretty clear. Let's check some public reactions. Fired 1 year after a title? I'd never work for that organization. I don't know who you are, but you're probably right. A youth coach commented, "This is terrible. A classless organization." Wow. Also, when Breanna Stewart was recently asked about Sandy's status, she didn't seem pleased. "What do you mean? She won you a championship last year, and this is how you repay her? Strange. Dallas and Chicago, those are expansion franchises. They will be, or should be, calling immediately. Unless there's some hidden internal conflict, this looks like a very nearsighted move. We should all hope that stars like Stewie and Sab were supportive of this choice. If not, this could backfire on the Liberty very quickly. It has the potential to be a catastrophic error. You win a championship and then part ways the next season, after a year filled with injuries? This seems like a recipe for disaster. Honestly, Sandy Brondello is fantastic. The New York Liberty don't appreciate what they had. She deserves a better organization. You're making a huge mistake, Liberty. She is a top-tier coach. I personally believed she was the best in the WNBA. Some may argue for Cheryl Reeve, but I'm not persuaded. Half the team was injured, and she still racked up over 25 wins. She delivered a title last year. She's the second-best coach in the league and will be hired instantly. This is a foolish decision. To me, this is highly dysfunctional. It reminds me of the baffling dismissal of Tom Thibodeau by the Knicks years ago. I remember thinking, they did what? Right after he had brought the team more success than they'd seen in decades. Are they turning into the Jets? This has the feel of a Woody Johnson, Jets, Jimmy Haslam, Browns, or Jerry Jones, Cowboys, kind of impulsive ownership move. Wow. Just wow. Let me know your thoughts. I know Stephanie White's supporters will be out in force. I don't care. Brondello is a clear upgrade, and when you have an elite, generational superstar, the Fever might mishandle a similar situation. It's like if Caitlin Clark were unavailable for a finals run. If Indiana makes the finals, the Fever, Clark's agents, Nike, the WNBA, and the NBA must do everything possible to get her on the court. Failure to do so would be an historic blunder. Remember Dan Marino? You can't assume your superstar will always get another shot. These players are physically punishing her. She might not have a long career if she's getting fouled hard every week. I noted she played 13 games and there were 2 major incidents. This is the coach I never expected to be available to any WNBA team. What do you think? Peace. I'm out. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join us again for the next episode of Next Play News.